Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Blueprints. Last time I started getting the hang of this game, started understanding what's going on here. I started understanding how important it is to be strategic. So, I also learned some valuable information. If I recall correctly, there was something I found somewhere that indicated that you have to find levers to open these doors to the antechambers, and the south one is not working. I remember finding that. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to just get going. I do like the idea of being able to go straight here. But also pantry wouldn't be bad and den wouldn't be bad either. So I've kind of started to understand what the different currencies in this game are used for. Where gems let you get special rooms, coins let you buy things at shops, and steps obviously are how far you can walk without getting exhausted and having to call it a day. So we're going to go through the den to the right. All right, chapel is the only one that makes sense for me, I think, right now, but I can't go in yet. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on that. Wait, I wonder what happens when I try to go in without being able to. Nook is great here, I think, because we want keys. Will it even let me go in? Yeah, let me go in. Oh, if I have no coins, I have nothing to lose. That's interesting. Okay, we need to keep that in mind. We're just gonna choose bedroom here. Or do we choose kitchen? Food for sale might be good later down the line, right? I'm not quite sure yet how valuable that is. And it also lets us continue into that bottom right corner. So it's either bedroom or kitchen. I think kitchen, we spend a gem. But I'm not going to go in yet. I don't want to waste the footsteps. What I'm curious about with this game is right now it just seems kind of like a strategy, like plot out the rooms in the way that will help you out. I'm curious about the puzzles. Because I know there's some intricate puzzles in this game that I've heard about, I haven't really seen sign of yet. Okay, parlor has a puzzle in it. Is that the move, though? Or is pantry the move? I think pantry might be the move here. But a part of me wants to do the parlor game. If I go for pantry, I can get coins, which I can spend on food later. And it puts me out in the right direction. I think I'd be stupid not to choose pantry. Okay, banana. Was this the one that will give... Okay, 3 steps, I think, is what the banana will give. Yep. Okay, let's see what's this way. Breaker box, okay, we gotta choose passageway, right? We need to be able to keep going north, if possible. Oh, we need gems for that. Shit. Okay, then let's do breaker box. I'm interested to see what this is all about. I think I can turn off power. Okay, I can turn off power to the dark room and the gymnasium. This has got to be some kind of puzzle. Okay. I think what this has done is this has unlocked doors around the place for me. That previously I need key cards for. VAC indicators, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this yet. And I'm sure I will at some point. So we're going to keep that in our mind. Look for green-red color combinations. Okay. We are going to lose a coin going back to the chapel, unfortunately. That's another thing I wasn't thinking about. Just to get to the kitchen to buy food, you have to lose coins. Ugh, that's kind of shitty. Well, we should probably do it now then, right? So we can use all the coins we have. Let's see here. Banana is the only thing we can buy. Chef's salad. 5 steps for every green room in your house. Club sandwich is just plus 15 steps. We'll just take the banana. Little dog bowl. Where's the dog at? I want to meet the dog. Is that oven on? I think someone left the oven on. Come on, let me turn it off. Dangerous. Okay, let's go this way. See if we can sneak around without going back through the chapel. Parlor, I want to do parlor. I don't have money to spend in the commissary, nor do I want to spend a gem on it, so we'll do the parlor game. We know the drill at this point. One is lying, one is telling the truth, and one, it could be either. This box, the middle box, that's lying. The gems are in the middle box. This box, okay, so this is the truth. Those are unbelievably easy. I don't know how they entertain guests in the slightest with those. Courtyard. Nice little room here. I also could just hit up the storage room. See, the thing is, I don't want to lock myself out of options, because that's how I ended the previous day, is I ran out of options. Because let's say I go to the Nook, and there's no options that let me go left or straight. Like, I could go back around the entrance hall and try to go all the way around, but I could be kind of boned. Courtyard, not great. I don't want to spend a gem on it. But you do get a tool, I think, from this, right? We learned last time there's a metal detector in here. I don't know if that's consistent or not. I might just do that. I should have gotten the sandy, or not the sandwich, the other thing. Oh, there's a box. You can spend a key to get in there, which I don't really want to do, truthfully, because last time I spent a key on that and I needed it to open doors later, and the key didn't actually get me anything that great in the box. Bedroom is pointless. Commissary is pointless for me right now. I think corridor makes the most sense. Okay, let's do drawing room. I know we have to spend a gem, but I think this will be good. Just so we have options. We never want to limit our options. Okay, let's start by going left. Guest bedroom plus 10 steps. Observatory, spare room. I think we do spare room just to, like, you know, plot a course through, you know what I mean? Guest bedroom's not horrible, but I don't like running the risk of not having a way to keep going. My goal this time is going to be to see how far north I can get. Okay, that's locked. So go out the other way of the drawing room. Security. Yes, we want security. I mean, not only is that the only one that lets us keep going, but also you could try Shiba Inu again. No. Okay. Let's see what the memos are here. Yeah. Same things as before. Maybe with fresh eyes it makes more sense. Maybe it's just a string of random letters. Okay. Terminal. What can we do here? We can view estate inventory. There's one key in a room that has yet to be collected. Interesting. All right, keycard system. So we're going to change it to low. Change offline mode to unlocked. So now, because we have the breaker thing turned off and this is unlocked, I assume doors that need key cards will be open automatically. Okay. That's pretty great. Let's see here. Can we go this way? We can. Launder currency. What does that mean? I can't even get it, though. I don't have the gems. Guest bedroom might not be a horrible idea, right? I also turned off the power in the dark room, which I'm curious to see what that means. So I think I'm going to do this just for scientific purposes. Oh yeah, so before the power was on when I came in and it would like flicker. Okay, well, there's only one option for me here. Guest bedroom. Okay, you know what? I'm fine with that. That is okay with me, and there is a key here. I also am missing a key somewhere else in this godforsaken place. We could just keep on trucking along here. Let's just do it. This one. Okay, that's unfortunate. I am more likely to draw red rooms now. Not sure what that does for me. Okay, we'll go this way. Wait, what is this? Is it a key card? Okay, we could do archives. Aquarium is every color of room. What does that even mean for me, though? I'm not sure what that means. Like, is there benefits to going through certain colors of rooms? I want to draft this, but alas, I should get gems, if possible, at some point. Okay, let's see what's going on in here. Okay, August 22nd, 1985, I presume. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swim Bird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort, etc. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relative of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. January 27th, 1986. Swimbird author never considered herself success. By Gail Hermes, Herald staff writer. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I'd always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. In a statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Interesting. So if I'm blue, am I her other son, or am I a son of a different? Wait. So she's the niece of H.S. Sinclair. I'm the nephew of H.S. Sinclair. I'm pretty sure. So I'm either her brother or I'm her son, and I think that would still make me the nephew. So maybe I don't even know if I'm technically the blue prince or not. Maybe I am the red prince and I like red a lot. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were two of the 36 names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them as a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility for the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Interesting. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Not sure if that's related to Marigold. Well, here we go. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, who Marigold had past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Damn, she's hedging her bet. She's switching sides. She's not loyal. She's a snake. Manning in white at press function. Was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the wave down a local. This is the third major something last year. It is anticipated. Charged by the crown. Manning was the last. Trial begins. Expected to last up to something grand treason. No trace is discovered of Cinca Harris, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. Okay, so one thing I'm noticing is this says Reddington, which I believe was on the postcard that was in the bedroom. So maybe that bedroom technically belonged to Marion? Anyway, that's just a theory. Don't know why she'd have a postcard for Reddington in there, but... These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds, dredging for clues. Okay. The museum... So are these the jewels that we have that we're using to unlock rooms? Maybe. The museum authorities said that they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the ruby crown of Orinda Ares, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Interesting. Can I exit out? How do I get out of here? Okay, there we go. There's a lot of information there. I feel like I could, pull some of these books off the shelves, right? Just start leafing through in real life. You'd let me do that, right? There is a coal car. I remember seeing a coal or like a mine line behind that fence in the on the grounds. Could be interesting. Locked, of course. Okay, let's go back to the spare room down here. We need keys. Oh, that's right. That was locked too. Well, there's some footsteps that have been wasted. Oh. Do we have to... There's a key in one of the rooms somewhere, right? Starting from this one. Because we looked in the security and we saw that there's a key somewhere. Let's look around as we make our way back slowly. So we have no choice but to go back until we find this key, or until we get back to the Nook and go a different way. This room seems suspicious. Is there a key anywhere in here? No key. Okay. About the kitchen. I feel like I looked around here pretty thoroughly. These drawings have got to be important somehow. Like, I would like to think I'm overthinking it, but there's got to be more to them. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Anything back behind the altar? Sacristy? Are these all the same? Yeah, okay, these are the same stained glass things as the last time. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can see through here. I don't think it was in there. I feel like I would have seen it in there. Den seems like a place it could be. The key. See it though. Did I? I didn't ever go in the nook. That's what it was, right? It's in the nook. Yeah. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool if you will not regret having beside you on your journey. It's basically telling me to just write stuff down. I might do that, but not right now. Starting the next day, I might start a journal. Okay, what's in here? Archive floor plan. I cannot choose storeroom and I cannot choose lavatory. I mean, technically I could, and I could take the keys and go all the way back. But I think I might run out of energy that way. It is tempting though, is it not? I definitely don't want to choose lavatory. I don't know why I would ever want to choose lavatory. I mean, it seems like colors mean something somehow, but I'm not sure what yet. Storeroom or this? And we're going to do storeroom and then go all the way back, which is going to cost me, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 8 steps. Which shouldn't be horrible, especially if I can find like a bedroom or something like that that goes the right way. And it's better than gambling on whatever this is, I think. I would like to know what it is, though, because there's a part of me that's like, maybe it would have been worth it. Ignorance is bliss, I guess. Gem, and I think that is all, right? I'm going to lose that coin. Unfortunately. Nothing I can do about that. There it goes. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, that's disastrous. That cost me steps. That cost me. Okay, we could open this trunk here. Maybe there's food in there. I'm not sure how those work. I know last time I opened one, there was like gems and coins in there, I'm pretty sure. We could do it. Or we could save our keys, which I think I like better. Let's go this way. Okay, we do have the bedroom, which is pointless. So let's just choose the archive floor plan. So I guess I will always have one that I can't see from now on, which is kind of annoying. Okay, well, it worked out. I do believe. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. So doors on the west side are less likely to be locked. That is valuable info. No, we cannot under any circumstances do that. Oh, that hurts, but I think we have to do it. I think we have to do it. I don't want to gamble. It is a gem requirement room. Okay, let's think about this. Okay, we do this. Let's say we get to go immediately. So we immediately go down to, I think it would be 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We'd have almost no room for getting up to the antechamber. Yeah, we can't afford to do that. We have to hope. Okay, I think we're good. I think things worked out for us here. Okay, let's see what is for sale. Salt shaker, shovel, sleeping mask, and metal detector. Don't know what these two do. Is this the same memo? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen either of these paintings yet, or drawings. Aquarium cannot be done, I don't think. I mean, it could be. I know I don't have gems. I can't. I can only choose this. It's the fucking lavatory. I don't want to go in. Do I? That would just be a waste of steps. Fuck, man. What do I do? What does the lavatory even do for me? My only option is to go all the way back down to the entrance hall, which that's game over, right? Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 steps. Then I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's no way for me to get to the end unless I find rooms that give me steps along the way. Or find ways to eat food, but I think that's game over. Oh, I keep pressing. Yeah, okay. Going the wrong way that one time also did not help, I will say. I don't have money to buy food. Dining room. Oh, so close to achieving rank 8. It's not possible for me to achieve rank 8 now, though. I still think I have to choose it just because I know it goes straight. Keys for sale, doesn't matter. Bedroom is what we need. That's actually perfect for us. Anything in here? I remember at one point there was something. Yeah, there's the Reddington poster I was talking about. There's like a little coin left on the ground over somewhere in this room, I think. Or am I thinking of a different room? I don't know. A nice little window out, though. That's cute. That river goes under the house. I don't think that's good for the foundation. Okay, we gotta gamble. Or we could do the puzzle, and maybe it gives us something that helps us continue. But I think the odds of that are not great. I think what we want to do is we want to gamble. Straight, straight, straight. Oh, it's over. Maid's chamber. So in the last round, we had the office and we distributed money to all the workers' chambers. So I think money would have showed up here. Also, this is bad for us because it means we're less likely to find items lying around now. Not that it matters because we've also been blocked off everywhere. Okay, let's look around. I'm gonna read that in a second. I don't get to take anything from here. Damn. Okay. Staff notice. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. By Mrs. Babbage. Yep, there it is again. That painting for the room that's in this spot. And that plane. Does this one have the dunes in it? Yeah, it has the dunes and the tiramisu or whatever that is. I don't know. It's not tiramisu. It's just some kind of pudding thing. So that proves a point here, which is that these paintings are always in the same rooms, always. And on top of that, if we go to the commissary, there's that thing on the billboard that has like, what is this painting with? What is this painting with? So I think what we need to start doing is cataloging which drawings are in which rooms. So I'm going to break out a journal and I'm going to cut in a video here. and I might even do some fancy editing to include it somehow. Um, but maybe not. Okay, I'm back. I have my thing, and I'm just gonna go around and just draw all of these pictures crudely, just so I have references, and I have like a little grid in my book, this grid where I've named each row and column. So this bottom left corner is A1, the dining room would be like A2, entrance hall would be A3, what have you, just so I can catalog everything where it is, because I think it is going to be valuable, especially because each day the one in the commissary changes. So I need to know all of them. I need to be familiar with all of the drawings. I'm fairly certain. And it looks like there's 2 in each room. Also, I do think this might be Miss Marigold. And this necklace is interesting. I didn't really pay attention to that. I don't know if that will be relevant. Okay. Okay. I was exploring and I ran out of time or steps. So it's time to restart. I managed to get quite a few rooms done. At first I was drawing them down. But then I realized that was going to be a lot of work, so I started just describing them, writing them down. And I'm going to keep doing that as we continue to explore. And maybe that'll let me figure something out with the commissary. Okay. East wing favored, yes. Okay. So I think the west wing, at least on that particular day, had less locked doors. I don't know if that is consistent or not. All the other memos have been consistent. So I'm going to presume that's the case and presume that west wing is where I want to go. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to start by going straight. Our usual first move. We will do the hallway. Or no, we'll do corridor. Okay, yep, same paintings. Okay, Nook is not a bad way to go, I don't think, even though I do want to go west. I do want Key as well. Let's go Nook. And let us write down here. Okay, we have, so according to my logic, this is a C3 room. And in it, there is a road lined with trees. And there is a fishing pole. Okay, let's grab the key. Almost forgot about that. And move on. Bedroom, I like that. Let's do that. Yeah, here's the thing I was talking about, keeping notes. Okay, this is C4. We have ourselves a grandfather clock. What's the time on it? Time, because I have seen these around. I think there's one in the entrance hall. Time is roughly 1:30. Is it? That hour hand doesn't look like it's pointing to where it should be if it's 1:30. We're gonna say it's 1:30. And a lock, ornamental lock with holly symbols. Okay. Nothing for me to gain here, I don't think. Chapel, den. Let's do den. No, I can't do den. Let's do chapel then. I don't have coins right now. Keep our options open. More options is always better. Is there anything for me to steal from the church? No? Okay. Yeah, there's never any paintings that show up in the chapel. I realized that last time. Parlor. Great. Perfect. Let's do parlor. Okay, let's see. This is D3. Room D3 has theater. And then this is some kind of flower. Almost like a lupine, maybe, or something like that. I'm gonna call it lupine, even though I'm not sure if it is. Okay. Let's do this quick. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. Okay. Well, that would mean one of these is telling the truth, and one of these is telling a lie. Which means that is contradictory, which means that this is lying, which means that both of these are true, which means that the gems have to be there in the black box. Bang. Okay, yeah, I grabbed the paintings from here. Let's keep going north. Commissary, yes. Let's see if we can actually recognize any of these this time. This is the same as last time. Is it because the commissary is located in the same spot as it was last time? I think this might be roughly where it was at. Okay, either way. Or maybe the ones that are on here are... Yeah, maybe these are the paintings for this room. Huh, but that brings the question, then why am I writing this all down? Okay, anyway. I'm still going to do it anyway. This is E3, I do believe. And some kind of, like, place that you put, like, hors d'oeuvres on at a ball or gala, I think. One of those things. I might be wrong on that. Let's see what's for sale here, just for the future reference. Metal detector, sledgehammer, salt shaker, gem. Okay, good to know that we can buy gems here. Let's keep going. Use key. Why not? Kitchen. I think getting a kitchen is nice for sure. Even though I can't do anything with it yet. Okay, let's take a look at what's on the fridge. This is E2. There is a aviator, it looks like. And a garden plot, maybe? Or is it like an orchard or something? I don't know. I'm gonna write orchard. Okay. That looks similar to the orchard that's out in the grounds, too. Let's see what's for sale here. Banana club sandwich, bacon and eggs. 10 steps and add a morning room to today's draft pool. Interesting, so it's not automatically there. Oven is still on. I'm surprised the house has not burned down. Okay, we cannot go any further here. That is unfortunate. Okay, we're going to have to go back to the chapel. At least we don't have coins we're losing. But we are losing precious footsteps. Patio. Okay, we don't have any green rooms yet, so I'm not... Well, actually, I can only choose the guest bedroom, can't I? Fuck. I think it already might be over for us. Let's just do this. What is that? Compass? Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Oh, that's actually huge. Okay. We already read that. That's from the... Interesting. Because this is also in this room. A1, or... A1, yeah, the bottom left room. Okay, let's keep that in mind. What is this? D5 as and ampersand. Okay. Well, let's make our way all the way back and waste all of our footsteps. At least we got 10 from there. Doesn't hurt. This does hurt, though. Okay, we'll go this way just because I think west is better, potentially. Also because I've blocked off that way anyway. Observatory. or pantry? Can you do pantry? Well, I see that a spare room. I don't have a gem. I do want more coins, and I do want more steps. So, what is there to lose? No, we can't do breaker box. That would completely block us from anything. Okay, spare room. Can't grab the tape thing. Yeah. So our round is over, it seems. Actually, no, we can get the key here, and then we can go back to the kitchen. So we have to do storeroom. Grab the key, grab the gem. Okay, that's interesting. So there is... What is this? B3 has the weird ornamental drink rack or something like that. What did I write it as? Drink stand, question mark. Okay, and it also has a necktie. And that's it. I also forgot to look at this one, but it is empty. There's no paintings here to look at. And we already know what's in this one. This one should have, if my information is correct, the pantry should have a praying hands with a rosary and a hand with a crowbar. Yes, there we go. Okay, let's go all the way back now. Actually, no, let's draft this first. Let's do den. Let's just see if we can gather some resources while we're down here. Yeah, there's the pine tree and the safety pen. I have that down. Did I ever do B4? I don't know what's in room B4 in terms of paintings. Let's go this way. Billiard room or security. Let's do security. You can lower security levels. You know the drill. Okay. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Let security level low. Change offline mode to unlocked. Beautiful. What is in here? B4, room B4 has a bathtub and a bat over a forest. We might as well just look to see what would be this way. Yep, let's do it. Turn off the power. Off. Off. Wait, would we want to turn these powers off, or would we want to turn them all on? And then turn the keycard entry system off. Yes, let's do that. We might as well see what would be this way. Opportunity to earn and spread coins. I don't want to spend 2 gems for that. I don't even have 2 gems. Let's do billiard room. We know the drill on this one. Is there anything around? First, yep, that is identical to what it was last time. And then also, we can do the dart stuff, which was math, right? So we just press 14. We do 9 plus 1 plus 6, that's 16. 9 plus 4 is 13 minus 6 is 7. Okay. 2 times 6 is 12. And then 10 minus 8 is 2 times 6 is 12. Oh, that was huge. That was huge for me. 2 keys. Wow. I wonder if this is always the same. This looks identical to last time. I'm fairly certain this is the exact same layout of stuff on the table as last time. Not sure if that's relevant or not. Okay. Back this way. I'm going all the way back through, wasting a lot of steps here. But you gotta do what you gotta do. We have 4 coins. One of which we can spend, or some of which we can spend in the kitchen if we want. We can also choose to buy gems. So we can either buy 3 steps from the kitchen, from the banana, or we could buy a gem. I think gem might be a good move. You don't want to not have access to gems, because then sometimes you'll get one that you really need to draft and it just isn't right, or you don't have the thing for it. You don't have the gems for it, is what I meant to say. Like, for instance, I really like Courtyard here, and I need to jump for it. Is that a plunger? No, a sledgehammer. I think it was a plunger. Okay, we can smash padlocks on things. Okay, let's start by going this way. 3 keys. That's pretty huge. But it does dead-end us. I'm gonna do it. I want the keys. Interesting. This is definitely curious. Okay, we get the 3 keys. Can't open that. I'm pretty certain. What does this do? Oh, shit. Oh, because I put power onto this place, I can open the garage? Okay. That's actually maybe something really important that I just did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we're on F now. F1 has a sheaf of wheat and a rain cloud. Okay, is there anything else in here that's valuable? Yes, this. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for. Interesting. Christoph's not been good. Not been doing good work. Okay, yeah, I think that's all. Can I get in? No. I can go this way, though. Interesting. I wonder if these all reflect... I mean, there's no way, right? Because I haven't unlocked those rooms yet, so we wouldn't know. Okay, yeah, this seems meaningless right now. Unless I'm getting frame rate drops. Where does this go? This goes back around to the front? Am I wasting steps? Oh, wait, this might be huge. Because this is a way to get all the way back to the front without wasting steps. This is the bridge from the picture. It's definitely the bridge from the picture. There's a painting in one, or a picture in one of the rooms. Okay. Hovel. Floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. No, I don't like that. Choose special items from the tool shed, or rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. I don't have a shovel, right? Which I think is what that reveals what the shovel does. It allows you to dig. I think I see one whenever I get a furnace room. There's like a pile of dirt. Maybe that's what a dig spot is. I remember that. We're new tool shed though. Okay, we have dynamite. Battery pack provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. Not sure if I found any of those yet. And a wrench. Gear wrench. Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Ooh, cool. Okay. There's the roguelike elements coming in. Can I open this from this side? Yeah, there's a little latch here. Westgate has been permanently unlocked. Permanent changes do not reset each day. So we can start out each day by going over there and just getting a benefit, basically, now, because of what I just did. That's pretty big. I see no reason why I'd want to go back to the entrance hall right now, though, so I'm going to go back this way. There is the river. I remember last time I drafted that room that had the window here, and it was looking out over that. That's kind of cool. And I was like making a comment about how bad for the foundation that must be. That car's leaking oil. Gotta get that checked out. Okay, I can't close it again. Robbers are gonna break in here. I can use a key, of which I have many. Yeah, I do want this because I'm going to reach rank 8 no matter what now. Okay, I still don't get what room colors do. Okay, I think there's no reason for me to not just keep going north. Oh, that's why I might not want to have gone north. Shit. Oh, I forgot that I didn't have gems. Oh, that sucks for me. Oh, I should probably be paying attention too here. We have... What is it? C, E, F, G... 2 has the necktie again, the grandfather clock. Is it set to the same time? Let's check it out. No, it's set to a different time. Okay, one sec. What is it? It's set to approximately 10. 10. And the necktie again, which does appear to be identical to the previous one. The cursory glance, I should say. Okay, what's in here? Dude, there's a hamster. Oh! Run, 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 run. Run, run, faster, faster. Oh, you're so cute. Can I feed him? He's gonna die. No one's taking care of him. I mean, sure, he has food in his little bowl, but no one's taking care of him. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp. Oh, he's talking about me, and he's not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Damn, he hates me. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today's a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Okay, so a couple things to keep in mind here. One, this is me who's writing this as a child, and I'm writing it in red, indicating that yes, I am probably the Red Prince, and those articles were probably about my mother. Two, at least that might be an assumption, but it's the assumption I'm going on right now. Two, so I think this kid is the Blue Prince, the kid I'm reading about here, maybe. Or maybe that is definitely a leap, but maybe. Let's continue reading. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book even though he is older. He is a crybaby. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I still would rather have had a sister. Damn. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. Alright, so that's me. That's me who's saying that. Food. I also have achieved rank 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll go back through and I'll get even more food. But yeah. Oh, I can still go through the, yeah, dining room. Is this battery powered? Can I use my battery pack on any of these things? Surely something here is battery powered. Can I go up the ladder? Nope. Okay. Here's my scouting stuff. Boy Scout stuff. That's the camp I was probably at. Okay, what room is this? H2 has the bat above forest and rowboat. Okay, let's eat food. That looks pretty delicious. I don't know who prepared that. It's kind of creepy that someone's just wandering around the house while I'm in here without me knowing. Stuffed wild quail. Local Mount Holly delicacy. Served atop a plum. I'm not French. What the fuck is that? Agredu with roasted. I'd do with roasted potatoes, bacon lardon, and wild chives. That sounds very good, and I'm going to eat it now because I don't think the odds of me having a trophy room in my house are going to happen anytime soon. We'll just take the extra 20. Okay, we gotta lock in here. This needs to work out for me. Unlock in. Workshop, I guess. I don't have enough coins to get... Oh, I can permanently upgrade. I'm permanently upgrading it, because that's why I have the little wrench, right? There's a saw, there's all kinds of stuff. I really need gems bad. Oh, what did I just grab? Metal detector? Yes, please. There's an A. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. That seems important. Okay, let's see what this is. Stones cut something by hand and letters rot. Oh, stones cut by hand and letters rot do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is of 10 lost. Among the bold words spoken soft, the note is read, the letter is not. And it says 8. Stones cut by hand and letters rot. Obviously that's referring to the chisel and the letter A there. Do spell our secrets carved from thought. Okay, so it's saying that there's a clue in the carvings. A message read, I get it, I think, is of 10 lost. Among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. So here's my thought. You see how this says 8 up here? I think that's the highest rank achieved today. I've reached rank 8. And so it's referring to the fact that the 8th letter in whatever word it's trying to spell is A. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write next to my notes, I'm going to write 8 and A. And if I ever come back here, which I'm sure I will, and I have a different number on the top of the page and a different letter, I'll also write those down, and maybe we'll accumulate stuff over time. Yeah, I think that's everything we can do in here. The true box does not always contain the prize. Yeah, we've learned that. That's pretty, I don't think anyone was ever assuming that. Okay, let's see here. Come on, baby. Hallway. We gotta do hallway. No other choice. I'm gonna start going this way. Okay, let's also do the cataloging of the paintings. This is... Wait, did I do it back here? Oh, did I forget? Yeah, I forgot. Let's see if I can do it without wasting a step. I want to cross the threshold. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 3. I can see definitely a mug of ale. Oh, is it the biplane? I think that might be the biplane again. No, it's not. What is that? The bucket of paint? Okay, I'm gonna have to wait steps. It is a bucket of paint. Okay. Yeah, so G4 has the pudding, and it has the fan. I'm going to go this way first. What about this? Is this also locked? Shit, I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? That was very dumb of me. I think this makes the most sense. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. I'm not gonna go in yet, though. I don't think. Ah, fuck it. We gotta go this way first. It's the only thing that makes sense, right? Because we can get gems from here, which unlock more options in the hallway there. We've completely blocked off all options for coming in the northwest. Which is unfortunate. I also don't have a reflection, so maybe I'm a vampire. Okay, let's see here. We have a crown and a raven. Where are the dice? Oh, there they are. I still don't know what those do. Oh yeah, I can reroll floor plans. That's right. That's actually pretty huge for me. Okay, let's use a key here. We got to. Let's do this. I just want to see what the door to the antechamber is like. Okay. I'm fine with not finding items lying around. This is the same thing as before. Yes, yes. And let's see here. H3. It's the closest we've come. Unfortunately, the lever in the greenhouse is what operates this, and it is broken. Oh, here's a painting. Interesting. Is it just all like this, a lot of the staff, and then this doesn't look like anything like the person, my uncle. Okay, yeah, we have the estate, it looks like, and a garden hose. I'm glad I'm not drawing all of these still. Okay, let's go back, use some steps up, go this way, use a key. We have reroll options. East Wing Hall is the only one here that makes any sense for us, and I am going to go right first. Oh, yes please. That was actually very nice. Okay, let's go this way first. Guess we'll do the closet. We get another reroll dice. And we get a sleep mask. Let's figure out what the sleep mask does. First time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Okay, kind of useless now at this point for me. I don't think we're making it this game unless one of these 3 rooms contains the lever and I get through all of them without issue. Okay, let's see here. This is F5. And it has a coastal scene and a trench coat on a mannequin, or what's effectively a mannequin. Okay. I also forgot to do this one. This room. Did I don't know, across the room. Yeah, I did get that. Okay. Over here on G5, we have the biplane again. And we have a window with a crack in it. Okay, let's go. Use a key. Only have 1 left. Okay, greenhouse. No. Dark room. I don't like the dark room. I want to redraw. Rumpus room would be great if I had gems. Conference room. Whatever items would be spread throughout the house, they're placed in this room instead. We're going to build a conference room just because it lets me go straight. And I don't want to have to reroll again. Are any of these written on? Yes, there's a memo here. Safe code. 9083. If I find a safe, I'll keep that in mind. In fact, I'm going to write it down right here. Actually, no, it is a lie. Okay, we know one code it is not. That's very, very valuable information. Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Okay. There is something in this room. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. I also want a gem. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When they are spread, they are immediately placed in several rooms currently in your estate. They all put here instead. Yep, I got that. Okay, nothing on any of these notepads. Doesn't look like it. Okay, what do we have here? Interesting. So, on the exact opposite, reflexive side of the house, we have a similar style thing here. Okay, what is this? This is H5 has the floor plan with T in correct square and the lupine again, as I'm calling it, despite it probably not being lupine. Okay, let's use this key. We have redraw options. We're gonna have to redraw. We're gonna have to redraw. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah, library. Okay. Freezer would be cool if I had any kind of money. All right. Reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. I've already looked at that, and I will actually look back at that soon. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. Yep, okay. There's a coin there on the ground. And Mount Holly Library book request form in library use only. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Please select one. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Swim Bird by Mary Marigold, The Fixed Stars by Richard Witt, History of Orindia by Caleb Manning, that's the guy who was arrested, EPCW Pump System User Manual, and Drafting Strategy Architectural Digest Volume 3. Let's just go down the list. I'm curious about Reddington. Or... yeah, I am drawing in red. Again. Drafting strategy might actually be very helpful. Let's do that. Drafting strategy. Okay, this is the first time I've been in the rank 9 room, which is I5, and we have a painting a globe, and it looks like a globe to me. And we have a chest or crate with Mount Holly insignia on it. Okay, let's go upstairs. I want to see if there's anything else up here. Whoa, dizzy. Mount Holly records. Temporal records. Total time 2 hours 45 minutes. Okay, so that's just how long I've been playing the game for, right? Steps taken, keys turned, gems used, gold spent, total stars, total rooms drafted, bedrooms drafted, hallways drafted, etc., etc. Cool. What about this one? Mount Holly scrapbook. Ooh, I can put things in? Oh no, I can't put things in, dang. That would have been cool though. Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. Greetings from Reddington. So these are all the things I've found out and about. My favorite floor plans. Nook. Can't seem to ever pass it up. Most drafted. Nook, den, parlor. Most paid for. Commissary, security, courtyard. Most time spent in bedroom, security, entrance hall. And not many contraptions. Largest purchase was a sledgehammer. That one time where I had all the extra gold. Most avoided floor plans. Passageway, nursery, coat check. Yeah, I don't really ever have a use for coat check right now. Maybe in the future. Maybe right now, whenever I dropped it here. Okay, I don't have any dice left, so whatever happens, happens. Yeah. I think that is all for me. Um, I can't go anywhere else in this house at this point, which means that wine cellar would be pointless for me to grab. Coat check would be at least somewhat useful, and I obviously can't do aquarium. So let's just do coat check. No longer most avoided, maybe. Okay, what is this? I-4. We finally made it to the border room. And alas, there's nothing we can do. We have in here a person holding match. Hand holding match. And the sheaf of wheat. Great. Can we ding? Oh, we can. Okay. Check item. We are going to check the... we can only check one item. Compass is pretty good. Sledgehammer, battery pack, gear wrench, metal detector. I don't care about sleeping mask. Battery pack could... I don't know what that's used for yet. Gear wrench I don't really care about as much. Sledgehammer I don't really care about as much. I think compass. We'll put the compass in here. Okay. Okay. Exit. Is there anything else we can do in here? Is that it? Okay, I think our day has come to an end. And with it, potentially, this episode. One thing I'm going to look for, briefly, as I go back through some of these rooms, is going to keep an eye out for levers. Particularly in rooms that seem like they're interesting. Because I know that there are levers in places that I need to be aware of. How about this workshop? It seems like a place with a lever. No? Okay. I should draft the greenhouse so I can see what it looks like, although we did see the drawing at that one point. Wait, I can just... Oh, that was the first time I'd entered that one. I see. Since I got the sleep mask. Yeah, I can go back this way. I might just do that. Just cause. That is one strange mountain, let me tell you. Like, this would be a national park in real life for sure. And this guy's just built his manor here. Like, what a cool place to live. Can I throw in the coin again? Yep, I can. Don't know what this does, but you know what? Maybe it'll buy me some good karma next time. Anyway, I think that is all I'm going to do today, and I think that's all I'm going to do for the episode. I feel like we're making progress. I'm kind of understanding strategy a bit more, and then I also kind of piecing together that there are much larger puzzles around. Okay, that is interesting down there. That is interesting. There's like a bunker down there. Anyway, I'm piecing together that there's more info to be learned than what is on the surface. Also, another thing I'm curious about is those pictures had the grandfather clock in it. Which, I'm going to look over at this grandfather clock. It's not identical, I don't think, but it is similar. I can go over to the den as well and see if there's a grandfather clock in here. This is the one, this looks more like it, I think. I think this is closer to being right. So another thing we can do later is we can come by here at, I think, 10:10 and 1:30 on this particular clock. Which, is it past 2? I think we just missed the 1:30, unfortunately. Yeah, I think it's past 2. But next episode we'll do that. So we got things to try out, and I am enjoying this game so far. Whenever you go in blind to games, you don't really anticipate exactly what they're going to be like, but this is unlike really anything I've ever played before, which I kind of like. There's definitely a lot of strategy to making sure you're picking the right things in the right spots that leave you with options, you know? Anyway, I think that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, this has been Fractal, and hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.